Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 55 of the regular season when the Rangers win 3-1 over the New Jersey Devils in a relatively perfect game. There's really not that much to be down on. This was just a good game by the Rangers, through and through. So, to get into it quickly, because there's not a ton to discuss, Rangers get on the board first, right after a penalty kill. We take it into the offensive zone. The first line is on the ice, and the first line continues to look absolutely wonderful, passing it around. Kreider gives it to Jacob Trouba at the blue line. He takes a slapper on the net. And Laffy does not get a point here. I thought he touched the puck. I thought he kind of batted it out to Mika. They don't give him a point. Mika, so more or less the way they're saying it, takes the puck, backhands it, scores, makes it 1-0. Again, I thought Laffy touched it, but the scorers don't say it. But regardless, he still played a role in there being just a nuisance in front, which Laffy's doing now, apparently, because why not? Rangers take the early lead. Again, the first line just looks so good all of a sudden now. However, it's not all lovely. The Rangers cough it up in the neutral zone. Andreas Johnson takes it. He gives it to Nico Hischier. He moves in on net, pretty well alone. Not quite a breakaway, but very close, and man, that shot. I'm not going to get on Shesterkin's case. That was a near perfect shot by Nico Hischier to score this, and man, was that a pretty shot. I don't like it because, goal against Shesterkin, but whoo, boy, was that pretty. And so after the first period, shots are just ridiculous. It is 16 in favor of the Rangers to 12 for the Devils, and I mean, after one, it seems like it's just going to be a shot fest, and it kind of was. Shots would finish 33-32 in favor of the Devils, oddly enough. But man, a first period where each team just peppered on shots. And for a while, it's just kind of quiet. The Hischier goal came at 13:56 gone in the first, and the next goal wouldn't happen until almost halfway through the second period by Filip Chytil. And that goal. Devils have it in their defensive zone. They take it into the neutral zone. They try to get a pass to break it into our defensive zone, their offensive zone. And Ryan Lingard with a beautiful steal. He takes it. He muscles his way towards the offensive zone, towards the net even. And a really nice pass where he's just... The look on this pass from Ryan Lingard was fantastic. It wasn't quite like a no-look pass to Filip Chytil, but he definitely was making it seem like he could go anywhere or take a shot. Devils don't know who to cover, that he gives it to Chytil. Chytil with a beautiful shot and scores to make it 2-1 Rangers. And this nice little Filip Chytil goal comes a few days after one of the weirdest reports of the season for the Rangers, where it came out that Gerard Gallant, when talking to or about Chytil, said he needs to play more like Mika Zibanejad. Like, I heard that quote and I'm like, that's not coach advice. Like, coach advice is, oh, you don't trust your shot enough. You need to be more confident in your snapshot. Or you're too indecisive. You need to just either pass it or put a shot on net. Not be better. That's like drunk guy at a bar advice. No, the Filip Chytil guy, he needs... I got it. I got it, man. He just needs to play more like Mika. But with that, the Rangers carry a 2-1 lead into the third period. And again, same kind of thing from the first period. Quiet for a very long time. Over halfway into the third period is when the Rangers would finally score again to make it 3-1. And the third goal. All right, so Rangers started behind their net, and Fox has the puck. He starts to play it out from behind the net. And I've been very positive this season of secondary assists, talking about how no, they're relatively important, Because like sometimes a secondary assist, he touches the puck a split second before the man who gets the primary assist gets it, right? It's so boom, boom, quick, fast, because it's hockey. And then you have secondary assists like Adam Fox on this play. Look at him! Look at him! He's so far back. I've seen Shesterkin play the puck further out than that. Like, this is just a neato point for him that he can be like, I helped. Gives it to Mika Zibanejad here, carries it into the offensive zone, and then we get to see a byproduct of Lafreniere playing good all of a sudden. Which is, you can't just, kind of leave Laffy unguarded. You gotta take him seriously. The Devils get a little caught up. They know they have to cover Mika. They know they have to cover Laffy. Kreider gets a little bit of breathing room, and he uncorks one to the back of the net. A missile by Chris Kreider. He scored so many goals from the blue paint this year You forget that he can do that, apparently. I didn't realize he had that in him, but he blasts one home to make it 3-1 Rangers, and that would be the final score of the game. But wow, what a shot by Kreider on that goal. And that was pretty much it. Time ticks away, the Rangers get a nice, relatively easy victory. I mean, and here's the thing, right? Because you can look at shots, and they're very close. And at face value, some of the shots that Shesterkin stopped tonight, very high danger. Couple, I believe it was a breakaway chance by Nico Hischier before his actual breakaway goal, like right before the power play that we killed off before we scored. And like Shesterkin made some beautiful saves tonight. That being said, I don't think 33 shots is a good depiction of how well the Devils played tonight. You can look at expected goals on Money Puck, and it's not that impressive. The Rangers dominated deserve to win-o-meter. I mean, to the point where it was kind of comical. I want to say it was like 75% in favor of the Rangers. It was banana numbers, and I want to say the Devils had around 1.79 goals expected for this evening. So they had a lot of shots, but none of them were, not a lot of them, I guess I should specify, were super high danger. I still thought Shesterkin played wonderfully tonight. I thought he was fantastic. Shocker there. But the Devils just never really seemed like a dangerous threat. But let's just talk about the positives for the Rangers. The first line, again, 2 goals for the first line. They're great. They're wonderful. Once again, leads team in expected goals for. They're fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. If you're Gerard Gallant, your job is too easy. You just keep that first line together, and that's it. Kakko comes back. You're going to have so much depth when Kakko comes back, because now you can drop Hunt to the third line. And Hunt, not like a great player or anything, but if the third and fourth line can just score a couple times, we're going to be a wagon. Like, a third line of Hedel, Gaudreau, and Hunt isn't going to be this high-scoring elite line or anything, but they're going to be on the ice for some goals. Like, I could see that line being pretty adequate, maybe add a player to that line or just beef up the fourth line. But when Kakko comes back, Gallant's job is just simple as all get out. You could just go nearly individually. I thought Laffy played a good game. I know he didn't score, but I thought he looked good. He's getting more confident, and it's already starting to come out. But man, he's just getting better by the game. Mika Zibanejad, amazing game. One of the better games of his season, not counting the hat-trick game, but I thought it was a very good game. Kreider, again, very good game. The first line is on a roll. The second line, I thought looked a bit better. I thought they had some decent shots. I was pretty content with the second line overall. Defensive pairings, oddly enough, expected goals against, the third pair was absurd. The Schneider-Nemeth pairing were amazing. I mean, they more than lapped the field, with second place being Trouba and Miller. They looked really good. I'm not saying keep that pair for the rest of the season or anything by any means. I very much would like Zach Jones back on that pair, but it's played really well tonight, and I got to give credit where it's due. And lastly, it's that part of the night. It's the praise Igor Shesterkin portion of the evening. What do you want me to say that I haven't already said? Played great. 32 of 33. Only allowed 1 goal. I mean, man, he's just playing at a level that isn't even close to anyone else in the league right now. He is taking over games near single-handedly. You're watching not just one of the best seasons by a goaltender in Rangers history, but just one of the all-time great seasons by a goaltender. And I'm not being biased. You can look at the numbers, whether they be traditional, they be advanced. All the numbers agree. Igor Shesterkin is having one of the best seasons by a goaltender this season. And it's a joy to watch him game in and game out. There's nothing I haven't said. I've said it every way I can possibly imagine. Shesterkin is just incredible this season. And we are so lucky as fans to witness this. And that's pretty much all I have for the evening. Again, I thought the Rangers played a really nice game. We play again Sunday, 7 p.m. against Winnipeg, and I'll be here very late after that. I don't know what that video is going to look like, because I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be able to watch a minute of that game, but regardless, I'll be here after to talk about it. So, that is all I have for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.